Greetings, YouTube. I'm not sure how long this video lasts because I have to prop my computer up on my legs and I injured myself yet again. I did it. My injured knee seemed to be pretty much healed, so I went for a walk. Seems like pretty basic thing since I can only walk for 5 to 6 hours without any problem. No. I think I walked for about 25 minutes, which I think the typical old lady can handle, but not me. I walked for about 25 minutes, and I was on this, like, little pond, right? The opposite side of the pond that I needed to be on. And this is when my knee suddenly had this weird pain, which is different from the pain that I had before, but with similar results. I'm not really sure what's wrong with my knee, but at that point I was like, if this were land I could just walk across and it would be better. How inconvenient, because I just decided not to walk around to the side of the lake I needed to be on, but to just stay and, take the long way, because, I can handle that. So I had to continue walking around the long way, and I couldn't very well skip anything because there was a pond in the way. Isn't that nice? I also discovered while I was walking around that while I cannot walk without being in pain, marching is okay. Maybe that has something to do with why soldiers marched, because it was better for their knees. I don't know. I'm not pretending to know, but I am sure it looked slightly amusing that I was semi-marching along a pond. I ran into a lady walking her dog and didn't really realize what I was doing, and I found that at least one of my 3 different knee braces actually seems to just make my knee hurt more. I don't know why, but isn't it convenient that I've amassed a whole collection of knee braces? Like, I've got one for every other day of the week. Different colors, different styles. I've got one that has extra gel padding on the kneecap. I've got a stylish looking black one that's sleek design. Then I've got one with extra metal things in it too. And from my knee, there aren't many positions that I can sleep with this knee thing. Like, I can't put any pressure on it or it'll hurt, or it just feels wrong. So we have a lot of options, and one of my only options involves lying on this side of my face, and only on this side. And as I'm sure I've mentioned before, I have this issue where my eyes bulge out of my head, really far, and I cannot lie on a pillow like a normal person, because my eyes will get crushed in and injured, and so that happened, and I couldn't wear contacts for about 2 days. Not a good idea. So I managed to mess up my eye. I wasn't sleeping with contacts or anything like that. No, I just using a pillow like a normal human. I just can't do that. It's not for me. As much as I like my eyes bulging out of my head, that is really not fair. Because that's not the only injury. That's just one. We're just getting started. And then I assume it's from this weird position that I have to keep up, and I can't really move. Somehow I woke up and one of my fingers was burnished in purple. I don't know how that happened, but I couldn't type with it for, 4 or 5 days. At least it's almost back to normal now. It kind of hurts if I push things with it, but not quite. So I don't know how I did that one, but I did. I messed up my wrist again, but my wrist is always messed up, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, and some random muscle near my hip, I think this is related to my knee. I don't know. It just randomly hurts from walking really challenging stuff, not like weight training. I can do weight training, I just can't walk. That makes sense. Lots of sense. I did some Romanian deadlifts before I messed up my knee by walking. Those went fine. I can do this. I just can't walk. I should go, I have a referral to an orthopedic surgeon, so I should, go visit, but I don't have insurance, or any really real way of getting insurance, and I imagine a trip to an orthopedic surgeon will be rather very expensive, especially since I don't have a job. And I also have student loans coming due, and I'm so excited every time my university sends me an email. It's like, donate money! Isn't it great when our alumni can give so many donations and it improves our ranking? And really, I don't care if it improves your ranking because your degree is not getting me a job. I love my university. In fact, I love my university more than anything. I've been thinking about this recently. I don't think there's anything in the world that I love more than my university, or that I love more than my university. It's on my shirt. You can't see it, but it's there. Not that I normally wear shirts with my university's name on it. Honestly, that's the first thing I found. But I was actually thinking, with Valentine's Day coming up and whatnot, most people look for human Valentines, but I'm not really into that. I don't intend to leave my house. I can't leave my house. I can't walk. I'm definitely not having Valentine's. It's not happening. Which I'm pretty much okay with, because Valentine's Day is a pretty horrible holiday. I've done some cool things for Valentine's Day. It's admittedly true. I've done some very cool things for Valentine's Day. And I did enjoy doing that one painting I did for Valentine's Day, that heart. But I could do without Valentine's Day. So I thought that I would choose as my Valentine my one true love, which is my university. And I can maybe commemorate it by making a big heart-shaped plaque on my wall. I know I just said that I was annoyed with my university. I'm annoyed with the people who run alumni donations for my university, and the new president who's making it normal. Because my university is a place where I discovered that I actually was capable of liking large groups of people, which I didn't think was possible. And I discovered that there could be people in the world that I found to be intelligent. I'm sorry if I knew you before I went to university. Yeah, very sorry. But that's what I consider it to be. Also, before I went to university, I was pretty convinced not only that I was not happy, but that I did not like being happy. That just wasn't something for me. So going to a torturous academic basket school somehow made me realize that I enjoy happiness and managing to be happy. I don't really know how that works, but in any case, it happened. So I'm extremely fond of my university. I'd like to go visit it, actually. In the last day or so, I've been having some lovely, lovely interactions with my mother, which is sort of prompting me to run off and abandon this little place. Namely because my mother, anything that happens to me that she doesn't like, she just assumes is my fault, and I'm making it up. Like my knee, in my mother's world, I can walk, I'm just being lazy. I'm just making it up to make her life more difficult so that I can be lazy. It's not because I can't walk or, it's legitimately injured. Especially since it's going on for 2 months. Maybe she thinks I really love wearing knee braces and lying on my bed all day, not being able to walk. Because that's clearly something I like to do. Maybe she doesn't realize how much I normally go walk around. I guess I didn't really live at home for all that long in the last few years. You would think that she would realize that pretending to be crippled isn't really something I would do. But my mother doesn't realize that. And again, my mother likes to make up all kinds of lovely things and complain about them. So, this is not like a first for her. I don't think she ever believed me that was a legitimate injury. Maybe I really like going to the doctor in her mind. I mean, I do go to the doctor. At least I used to. Because I'm really good at injuring myself and getting sick. Other things like that. Which I clearly do because I enjoy it. Because who doesn't like spending all of their time at the doctor's office? Right? No, I do. Yeah. I do, apparently.